WOOt.
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 There lie a newborn baby, bundled up in his little footy pajamas and wrapped up in a blanket. That blanket keeps him safe and warm. It gives him comfort, physically and mentally. Within that blanket, he can rest peacefully and dream. Whenever you think of a blanket, you think of a big square to cuddle up in when it's cold or when you're sick. When I think of one, I think of simplicity, innocence, comfort. God is like our blanket. On a cold day when we're down or spending the night at a friend's, or even if we're watching a scary movie, God is watching over us, protecting us. Whenever I was little, I was afraid of thunder. I saw the lightning crack and heard the thunder explode. I'd bring out my baby blanket and snuggle into it. Ever since I was a baby, that blanket has always made me feel safe and strong. And that's how God makes me feel when I'm sad or scared. To be honest, for a few years, I doubted God. Finally, I stopped believing in Him. I stopped believing altogether for 3 years. But one day at JHYG, we had a speaker. He opened my eyes, and I saw that God really was there. To get me to listen, you have to move mountains. To change my mind, you have to move Mount Everest. God is my blanket. No matter how I feel, I can wrap up in a blanket and pajamas and remember that God is always there and always with me. Blankets remind me of the Bible verse Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Back in those times, God's rod and staff were our comfort zone. But now to me, His rod is pajamas and His staff, a blanket.